Okay, so the first thing I did was I took my TV, which is the VIZIO 55-inch M55-C2 model, and I put it flat down onto the carpet, face down on the carpet, so I can start removing off all these Phillips screws that go all around outside edges of the TV and here on the inside. So that's the first step. This one too. And there are different screws, so just pay attention to which ones have the washers and which ones don't. So you put them back in the right spot. They are different size threads, so you will notice the difference when you try to put them back in, if it's the right one or not. So once you have that cover pulled up, you'll see how this wire that connects to the controls, it's actually for the power switch. Once you see that wire, you have to remove that before you remove this cover completely. So just make sure you get that done. You don't want to break that. And you can put your fingernail right underneath the lip and pull it straight out. Now you are able to buy each of these boards individually, but when I had gone online and noticed the price differences between buying individual or buying a complete set for this model, it was actually more price effective for me to just buy the whole kit, which will include all the pieces here. So here's the kit. Got a component to replace each part. Those are for the other two. Everything looks right. So now I can start removing the components by first disconnecting the wiring harness. So I laid out each component by the one I'm going to replace it with, and I'll just go individually just so it's easier for you to remember where to put something back, how it plugs in. It's pretty simple, but it's always better to keep it simple that way too. So we'll start by disconnecting the connectors. And they have Phillips screws and arrows pointing at them. That's how you know which ones are the ones holding them down. Always hold them by the edges. You don't want to be touching the metal components, any of the electrical components, so it's better to grab everything by the edges. Here you can see an indicator where you can put your finger here and one right here. And they're also somewhat of alignment pins. So when you place it down, the alignment pins, you should be able to line it up with the alignment pins. That way you know your holes will thread are lined up with the threads. And then we just go in the reverse order. So basically we'll go through and do each component, replace it the same way. Just do it one by one. Then once you've got that all the components replaced, we'll put the back cover back on, and then we'll test the TV out. Okay, now that we're done reassembling all the components, we can just basically go in the reverse order and install our back cover. Then once we do that, we'll go ahead and test it to make sure it works. Power is on. And smart feature. Okay, so this is the website that I found using Google search. I found shopjimmy.com, and it's a pretty simple website. This is why I figured I make a video to also help show how easy it is to fix things nowadays. Type in the model number M55-C2, hit search, here we go. Now, if I were to have bought, that's not a word. If I were to have bought each component, had I known which one was wrong or which one was broken, I would have been able to save a little bit of money. Each component would have been cheaper if you just bought one piece, but I didn't know what was wrong with it, so I found this kit for $49, which is can't go wrong for $49. So it came with all the components that you saw me replace. The TV works. So, it cost me about $20 to express delivery to Hawaii. So I'm in about $69 and about 30 minutes of my time, and I got my TV fixed. Easily would have cost me $300, $400, $500 to find another 55-inch smart TV to replace that one. So I didn't want to do that, because plus I would have had to throw this one away. So $69, my TV's working again. Couldn't be happier. And it was all because I was able to find shopjimmy.com on Google search, and I really appreciate businesses like this that exist and make it easy for someone like me to find. I hope this works out for you, and if you have a different type of TV, give them a try. They might have the parts that you need, and hopefully you can save some money too. Alright guys, take care. Thanks for watching.